Ever wondered why Chinese New Year isn't on December 31st? Or how about the fact that they've recently upped the ante on family planning to a whopping 3 kids? Brace yourself for a wild ride through China's quirkiest and most intriguing facts, where traditions clash with modern twists and every city speaks its own linguistic language. Hello everyone, welcome to Freaking Facts. Today, we're here to discover the cool facts about the 3rd biggest country in the world. Hit that subscribe button to stay in the captivating loop because things are about to get out of this world. Ready? So, let's get started. Number 10. The late New Year celebration. So, you know how we wait for December 31st to start a new year? Well, the Chinese do things a bit differently. They're not waiting for December 31st. Instead, they're looking forward to January 20th. Why? Because that's when their special New Year, also called the Spring Festival or Chinese New Year, begins. It's not fixed like ours. It follows the lunar calendar, happening between January 21st and February 20th. And let me tell you, it's not just a regular celebration. It's a big deal full of traditions, family reunions, and amazing feasts. The Chinese are super smart, and their New Year is a perfect mix of ancient traditions and modern excitement. It's a unique and brilliant way to kick off the year. Number 9. Chinese eat lucky food during Chinese New Year. You know, just like how the Chinese have their own special day to start the new year, they also have a special menu to make sure the year begins on a good note. Think of it like a big meal with dumplings that look like shiny coins. People say eating more dumplings brings in more money. Spring rolls and fish are there too, symbolizing extra blessings and surplus. And the sweet stuff like tang yuan and niangao? They're like sweet toppings on a celebration cake, adding good vibes for a lucky new year. It's not just food, it's a burst of flavors, each dish bringing in good luck for the year ahead. Number 8. Chinese began to drink tea over 3,000 years ago. So, let's talk about something different and take a tea break. But here's the interesting part. China and tea have a cool connection. Back in 2737 BC, Emperor Shen Nong discovered tea. Later on, it became a big deal on the Silk Road, traded for cool stuff like jewels and spices. It was like the superstar of cultural exchanges between China and the West. Picture this. Sipping tea before or after dinner in China isn't just about the taste. It's a tradition, a way to chill with friends or family. And get this, many Chinese restaurants start things off with a cup of tea before the meal. So, it's not just about products. Even tea has a special link to China. Number 7. China has lucky numbers and unlucky numbers. If you saw our last video about Japan, you probably know that the number 4 inches is considered unlucky there. Well, guess what? China has a similar thing with numbers. In China, they have lucky and unlucky numbers based on how they sound. Numbers like 8, 6, and 9 are the lucky ones. 8 sounds like FA, which means well off or getting rich quickly. But watch out for the number 4. It's considered unlucky because its pronunciation is similar to the word for death in Chinese. So, just like in Japan, numbers carry a lot of meaning in China too. Number 6. 3 is enough. A few years ago, China had a rule where families could only have 1 child. But in 2016, they changed it and said families could have 2 kids. Fast forward to 2021, and guess what? China changed it again. Now, every family can have not 1, not 2, but 3 kids. Why did they do this? Well, the government saw that not many babies were being born, so they made this big decision. It's like a giant ride for families. But here's the thing, in many other countries, there are no rules about how many kids you can have. China's way of planning families is always surprising and exciting for everyone. Number 5. China invent paper money. You use cash almost every day, right? But imagine a time when China didn't exist and people had to carry heavy bags of coins for trade. That was the case before the Tang dynasty in the 7th century. Back then, coins with a hole in the middle were the main money. But then, China did something amazing. They introduced paper money. Fast forward to the Yuan dynasty and things got pretty exciting. China started printing a lot of paper money, which led to a big increase in prices. It changed how people traded and lived every day. From carrying heavy coins to using lightweight paper money, China's story is like a cool adventure in the history of money. Number 4. Chinese also introduce football. Football, the world's most popular outdoor game, has a surprising history in China that spans over 2,000 years. In ancient times, soldiers used it as a military exercise, kicking a leather ball filled with feathers. It wasn't just a game. It was a fantastic show enjoyed in military camps and palaces, drawing big crowds. Fast forward to today, and football has become a big deal worldwide. People everywhere love playing or watching the exciting FIFA World Cups. China's link to football might not be well known, but it's like a hidden treasure, proving how this beloved sport has a long and enduring legacy, with China now taking the lead. Number 3. Dog and dinner and snake and lunch, I tell you. During the Chinese New Year festival, people enjoy special dishes, but it's just for the celebration. Chinese food is like an exciting journey with some surprising choices. Rats, snakes, and even dogs make their way into famous dishes. But wait, there's more to China's food scene. It's a real treasure with so many different foods across the country. The diversity in regions makes Chinese cuisine one of the most exciting in the world. And let's not forget about rice. It's like a superstar in Chinese diets. So if you're up for a tasty adventure, China's got a whole world of delicious surprises waiting for you. Number 2. Each city with a new language. Thinking you know languages? Well, when a Chinese speaker starts talking, it's like entering a whole language galaxy. Chinese, the world's trickiest first language, has Mandarin as the official one taught in China's schools. But hold on, it's not that straightforward. There's a lively language fiesta with different dialects. Picture Mandarin doing its dance in some areas, while others groove to their own cool languages. Cantonese takes the mic in Guangdong, Guangxi, Hong Kong, and Macau. Meanwhile, folks in Shanghai, Zhejiang, and Jiangsu are jamming with Wu. These languages are like diverse superheroes, each with its unique vibe. Talking to the Chinese? It's a linguistic adventure. Number 1. 1.412 billion people's country. So, everyone knows that China is the second most populous country. But do you ever wonder about the average lifespan there? Well, get ready for a fascinating fact. On average, a man in China lives around 75 years. That's like journeying through 3/4 of a century. It's intriguing how a nation with such a massive population has its people enjoying a good chunk of time on this planet. From the Great Wall to bustling cities, Chinese men are on quite a remarkable life adventure. So, when you think about China, remember, it's not just about the numbers, but the rich and fulfilling lives being lived across this vast and diverse land. So that's all we have for this video, but there's a lot of interesting facts that are ready to be revealed. If you want to know more, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Stay tuned for our new freaking facts. See you in the next video. Till then, take care.